What is going on, Governors? Chisgule here, and today we're watching Tickle Fist, 300 million power player, getting zeroed. This is insane. If you like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Oh my goodness! We've got a 300 million power player already down to 268 million power. They're getting quadruple rallied. Now, what you're watching, for those of you who don't normally watch my Rise of Kingdoms content, is a game in which you've got a city, you build up power, you recruit troops, and those troops die in combat. In this case, troops die when your hospital is full. You've got a building that houses wounded troops, too many wounded troops, the overflow dies. Well, Ticklefist has a full hospital and he must not be online. This cannot be good for their account. I would estimate their account is probably worth like 150 grand with that volume of troops, and I do not think they are going to survive this. I do not think they are going to survive this. Now, I've chatted with Ticklefist. Super chill. We got some backstory we're going to share here about them and our experiences with them in the past. I feel bad for them because they are a very delightful human being. So this is going to be a mega rip. And we have been sent some reports here that we are going to pull up, get a look at, so you can see exactly what's happening in this combat. Totally nuts. Right now, we see there are 3 rallies doing work. He's already lost in this one exchange 12 million power, and that number is plummeting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A lot more than that, someone says. Not Ticklefist. Oh no. A lot more than that. Wait, AB to Beast, how much has Ticklefist spent? Do you know? Do you know? Oh man, here's another rally. Here comes another rally. Rip 142 says AB to Beast. Oh yeah, worth mentioning. This kingdom, they were our allies in the last KVK, and they are beasts. They fight real hard. They fight to the bitter end, and this is definitely a bitter end. We see here 3 Attila Takeda rallies. Savage. Savage. Was he mean or toxic? No, he was super chill. He was super chill. This player is super chill. Rally down. It looks like the rally was canceled by 235E. And there's 2 rallies remaining. That rally canceled. Final rally here that arrived a little bit late to the party. Wow, 194,000 skill damage they just took. Ooh, man. He was at 300 million power like 20 minutes ago. Yup. This is live. This is really happening right now. 253 million power. Tickle and Jay are the coolest whales ever. They're super chill. Like, we chatted with them a lot. We're gonna talk about our experience with Ticklefist in a bit. He's at 204 million kills now, and his deaths are up to 10 million. So when I looked earlier, he was 300 million power, and he was sitting at about 6 million kills. I think that was about right. Maybe it was lower than that. Maybe it was like he had already lost 8 million power and got some kills from that. Or no, dead troops, not kills, dead troops. He was at about 6 million dead troops. So he's lost probably 4 million T5 at this point, which makes sense given the amount of power that he's lost here, which is pretty savage. It does look like this rally is bugged out on our screen, so we may like zoom out, and just zoom back in to try to fix that. Mischief, mostly managed, maybe not. So let's get a look at some of these reports, which some of the folks from the rallying side have been sending my way, which I deeply appreciate. I'm just going to block my screen for a moment here. Let me just block my screen for just a moment. pull up the report. We'll switch over. And, okay, here we are. First report. So this is the first one. This is a pork chop-led rally. You may remember pork chop from the time attack videos that we did in Ceroli Assault, where we got the world record the first time around and the second time around. This is the first rally. So Mehmed Tamaris, that is probably not the combo I would use, but I get why they're using it. So basically what they're trying to do is maximize the damage that they can deal to the city. Maybe I would use that. Tamaris is going to increase the skill damage, but given the number of rallies they're launching with Attila Takeda, like, I don't know. Tamaris is a very good commander for hitting a city. The number of deads here is pretty high for this one rally. And at this point, the hospital has filled up for Ticklefist. And you can see that because the severely wounded are here, and there's also deads. Ticklefist would have 0 dead if there was room in his hospital. I guess maybe he's reinforced, and 50% of reinforced troops die. So that could be what's going on. But 815,000 dead in this first rally is pretty substantial. Mehmed is going to do massive damage to player cities. That's the thing that Mehmed does with just, like, insane efficiency, okay? So, Esong and Charles Martel on the wall. This is, unfortunately, the reverse order that I would have them in. You really want your Charles Martel to be the primary to reduce the damage that you're taking, and then elevate the damage of the skill attack of Esong. There's a 30% damage boost for 4 seconds after the active skill of Charles Martel. So I think it would be a better primary, and I think the defense tree, reducing the damage you take, is going to be really substantial in this instance. Although I do like a Charles Martel. I also think Charles Martel will be great as a primary for the anti-cavalry talents, and because there's so much Attila Takeda in this meta right now, let alone in these rallies that are being used, I feel like that would be a pretty solid choice. So, interesting combo there. We're just getting a peek here. Looks like there's not yet another rally in, but we do have another rally report. Here is the second report that was sent our way. This is Pork Chop at the helm again. 1.1 million dead, so even more dead. Oh my gosh. So the thing to keep in mind is that these initial trades are going to be really savage. I mean, like, to zero a player who's this powerful is going to cost you dearly. But that's spread across so many players. Let's see here, 656,000 dead for Tickle Fist in this attack. You see he's got 25.7 million troops. And hold on. I thought I saw some combat. I didn't. What I can do in this first report is... this is actually the second report. Because he's now only got 25.8 million troops. That can't be right. Did he heal some of his troops? He's getting a lot of kills from the rallies, though. He's getting an unbelievable number of kills from the rally. So Tickle Fist is getting his fair share of kills here, too. Let's get a look at the breakdown. We do see that Tickle Fist is primarily T5. I think that's a really good thing. I do like having some amount of T4 for value running around the field and all that kind of stuff. But your T5 are what you want to be in your hospital, and troops go into the hospital in an even distribution of their troop type. So I still think it's advantageous to have the least amount of low-tier troops possible, because he could have had tier 1s go into the hospital, you know? Some people farm with T1 siege units, and it does look like there is some amount of reinforcements that were in the city. I'm not sure I understand this 373 dead number there, but let's just get a look back over here. Pretty wild. Only 25.8 million troops. Yeah. They're all T5, which is almost all T5. I also really like, by the way, his balance of troops. I like the low volume of siege units that are in this party. That, I think, is really good. Rebel Scum says, Chisgule, I'm there. Holy jeez. Someone wants to know how to get arrows for the Watchtower. Farm them during the Lohar's Trial event. All right, so let's get a look maybe at one more report. I really don't want to miss the rallies that launch here. I'm quite confident they are timing those rallies. Also, you can see on the screen, Jay is here. And Jay has lost a significant amount of power just in the time that I've been watching this. I guess we need to be careful and see if he's getting rallied. Jay also super chill. He is at 148 million power. 732 million kills is insane. That is insane. Holy jeez. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is crazy, people. This is pretty crazy. I figured I really needed to live stream this because the suspense of watching this live is kind of through the roof. I recorded the first rally, and I was sitting on my couch, and I was recording the first rally, and I was like, I think I just need to go live, like, right now. I think we just need to go live right now, because this is, like, suspense, you know, to seeing this unfold as it's happening. I could have, like, you know, stitched out all the parts in between the rallies, and, like, I think y'all want to see this live. This is happening right now. And, you know, Tickle Fist needs to take this opportunity to bubble or teleport or do anything. The Kingdom's given him an extra 10% of stats, which I think is definitely helpful, but not going to be the difference maker here. Holy jeez. My adrenaline is going at the start. My adrenaline's going. I'm so sad right now. Dude, I am sad for Ticklefist as well. I'm sad for Ticklefist as well. His dead troop count, did we just look at that? We did. So 10 million. His kills are at 204 million. So let me talk a little bit about Ticklefist. So in the very beginning of Kingdom versus Kingdom, right? The very first KVK, Ticklefist was, I believe, the number 3 power player in the game. So Ticklefist was at like 108 million power, and at the time of this KVK Season 1, the very first season of KVK and Rise of Kingdoms, he was the third most powerful player in the game. And he was chatting with me about coming to Kingdom 51. And he almost joined Kingdom 51, but decided instead he was going to take a break from the game. And so, yeah, I know, right? The third highest power player in the game, deciding, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take a break. So he says, you know what? This was fun. I'm gonna stop playing. Then, in the middle of KVK Season 3, he activates in Kingdom 1142, who were our allies, which was pretty significant. So he started playing again after we'd already, I think, become allies with Kingdom 1142, which is the kingdom he is still in the Alliance MTO. So he played in that KVK, he did work, and he's already up to 300 million power. So the reason that's significant is that he has gained this power in the very short time from KVK Season 3 to the end of KVK, maybe middle end, I guess 2/3 of the way through KVK Season 4. So he gained like 200 million power over the course of the last 6 months? 5 months? I would think 5 months is a more accurate assessment, which is pretty crazy. Someone's asking if I'm doing the zeroing. No, I am not doing the zeroing. I'm doing the watching. I'm doing the watching. I've got 2 more reports here to look at, but we're so close to when they must be launching their next rally. I really don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss that. This is crazy, sad, I would die. I mean, like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Here's the first rally at Takeda from Meow. Canceled? Canceled. They pulled the punch. They pulled the punch. Wow, that's really weird. That's really weird. They're letting an Alex do the tanking. I wonder if they've got an Alex Richard and they're trying to tank it like that. And they pull the punch. Oh, man. We've got a coordination issue here. And in fairness, it is hard to coordinate many rallies hitting the target at the same time. This, I think, gives perspective to the video we have of Solimar getting zeroed. 400 million power player with conquering commanders on their wall. Terrible, 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 terrible choice. And I think it helps people appreciate the extreme level of effective coordination that Kingdom 93 and others put into zeroing Solimar, where they had like 10 rallies going at the same time, which is pretty crazy. AB2B says he wishes he was there to help. Spartan says bad timing. Yeah, man. I mean, this is the thing that you really don't want to happen to your account, okay? This is the thing you really don't want to happen. Now, you know, let's talk about being 300 million power for a second and what that even means. And I want to give a comparison point here to high power players like King of Armenia, high power players like Juggernaut, who is in our kingdom right now. So the thing about being, oh man, someone is solo attacking. Oh my gosh, they didn't even live long enough for the AoE to hit. The thing that I was just marveling at, by the way, I'm switching topics. The thing I was just marveling at is that if that player had stayed in combat with Ticklefist for long enough, Ticklefist's E-Song would have used his AoE and killed any March standing next to the city. And it would be all deads, okay? E-Song is crazy in a defense because he will do AoE damage, and even if you're not actively attacking the target because it's a city inflicting wounds outward, protecting itself, you take 100% dead troops in that exchange, it would be savage. Nikki Begrin King, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Let's get some hype emojis welcoming Nikki to the channel. And by the way, consider dropping a like on the video if you are enjoying watching this, or, like me, crying a little bit on the inside for all the dead troops that are happening. In part because I like Ticklefist, in part because I know the folks here in the kingdoms doing the rallying. Like, there's a lot of dead troops all the way around, okay? And consider subscribing, please, for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. So Ticklefist, here's his city. Hasn't come online yet. Let me tell you something that wouldn't help Ticklefist, okay? Let me tell you something that won't help Ticklefist. And I was a little surprised by this. But there is an alliance skill called counter-offensive. Now, counter-offensive is really powerful. It gives you 10% defense to everyone in your alliance. That's good. But it also puts a 5-minute peace shield onto a city. Except if you're in the Lost Kingdom. As far as I can tell, that doesn't work necessarily in the Lost Kingdom. I don't think the counteroffensive would help in this situation. And candidly, all that would do is buy time for Ticklefist to come online. And that's the problem with the punch that was pulled moments ago, is that every minute of delay here is a minute that Ticklefist has to look at the game, to get a call from someone from his alliance, to get a bunch of messages in Discord. So the window is very short to potentially take a player like this and to zero them. There's a short window to do this and to get this right. There's a very short window. Let me just switch up my view here. Let's switch over to the live stream view. We fired the stream up so fast here that we were using our regular recording view. Here's the live stream stats. So now you can see the brand new member of the channel. Name gets listed above my head. And you can see there are 1,352 people watching live. Grab your popcorn. Get something to dry your eyes from all the tears for all the dead troops. This is going to be... I mean, I don't know. If they're able to pull this off, like one of the highest power zeroings in Rise of Kingdoms, which is pretty wild. If we reopen our chat here, and I don't want to show my Alliance chat, but I do want to switch over to the chat where I'm getting those reports. Let me just switch that over real quick, and we'll show you here the last report. Okay, we're gonna find that. 1 second, we're pulling that up. Okay, we have it handy. And boom. All right. Now that I've got that up, I think I can go directly to it. I can. Perfect. So we looked at the first two reports. Here is the third report. This is an Edward of Woodstock with Mehmed II. I think this is an interesting combo. I don't know. What would I say for a high DPS rally would be the best? Well, let's just look at the deads for a second. 1.5 million dead for the attackers. 1.3 million dead for the defenders. As far as we can tell, Tickle Fist is still trading positive, which is kind of remarkable. So Tickle Fist, if he's watching this later, can like at least get some amount of I don't know what. I don't even know. Like at least know that they're getting positive trades at the moment. Some positive trades. Of course, the Edward and Mehmed are both expertise. You know, the thing I would like for Mehmed is more of a rage engine. He just does so much active skill damage that a rage engine would just be really crazy for this. I actually find myself thinking, I don't know, like for this operation, is this one of the few moments in time? Is this one of the few moments in time here? And good, I'm still on the screen. Is this one of the few moments in time where maybe the commander you want is Charlemagne? The city zeroing commander for 10% fewer troops to die? I am inclined to believe that it might just be the one instance where you really want that. Normally, I'm all about things that do damage to reduce the number of deads you have, but because we're talking about attacking into a 300 million power player, and that rally report alone, we're talking about, what, 10%? It'd be 150,000 less dead troops per rally? I mean, I don't know. Folks are making jokes about my hair. I did literally just roll out of bed. So I woke up, hadn't even had breakfast, got a message Tickle Fist was getting zeroed, came down to my studio, and immediately fired up the live stream. Like, it was literally like, ready, go. Ready, go. So we just woke up, haven't had caffeine, I'm just like, I'm in awe. In part because I just woke up, in part because this is all crazy. We were actually, I don't know, personal life stuff now that I'm talking about. But we actually were at the emergency room yesterday for a brief little scare. Everybody's fine. But, gosh darn it. So we were up so late. I was up until 5 a.m. And then, got 5 hours of sleep, and then this is happening. For context. So, yeah, we just rolled out of bed. Got that bed head. We do. Here, do you want me to fix my long, flowing hair? Is that what we're looking for, chat? Is that what we're looking for? Oh, my gosh. What's going on in my life right now? Emojis everywhere. I have to think that the rallies are on their way in here. Folks in my Alliance chat are saying funny things. Love me, Chisgule. That's funny. Good night. Oh, boy. They hit the city. That didn't go well. But at least our long flowing hair is now to chat standards. That feels good. We're waiting for the next set of rallies. Couple more stories here about players that you see here. The Alliance Riot was originally in, I think, Kingdom 118, if I remember correctly. And they were in 118, and I was in Kingdom 51. I was king of the kingdom. This was a long time ago. And these folks in Riot came to Kingdom 51. Really great warriors, really enjoyable people to play with. Really enjoyed being in the same kingdom as them. Very organized. After KVK Season 1, where we lost, they left the kingdom and went to where they are now. So some really chill folks there, and a bunch of folks from Kingdom 51 that I recognize that are participating in this. It's pretty crazy to see. And it's also kind of remarkable, how closely knit the Rise of Kingdoms community is, even though there's so many players, millions and millions of players, and there are so many people in so many places. Like, to know them all is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. 1,500 watching and 120 likes only. If you don't mind dropping a like on the video, if you are enjoying this, that would be fantastic. And consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Man, we are just going to adjust the camera for one moment here. Normally, I make all my adjustments and then we start streaming. In this case, it was start streaming, start streaming, start streaming. Don't want to miss it. All right, one sec here while we fix this. All right. Okay, boom, adjustments made. Maybe I'll be the only one who notices the slight tweaks. All right, so now I see that Jay is trying to kind of fight here to, I don't know, do something to help his ally. I mean, so here's an interesting question, right? So people may be wondering, wait, Chisgule, why is it that Jay isn't able to help more and that other people aren't able to do more here, okay? There are hundreds of players. Oh my gosh, rally in. All right. There are hundreds of players, and we'll get a look at the territory in a second, but I suspect that there's just not a way for their alliance members to get in to help out. So here we are. Attila Takeda Rally is in. Goon is the alliance leading it. Shadow Spawn the player. There's the Attila Takeda Rally doing, oh my gosh, was that 137,000 skill damage taken? Heals are for 1,000 to pop. 167,000 skill damage by the E-Song. Rally 2 is in. Rally 3 is in. Rally 4 hits. And do we have a 5th rally coming? Doesn't look like it. 4 rallies in on the action. 2 Attila Takeda. 1 Edward and likely Mehmed II. And there is an Alexander the Great, which I think is an interesting choice. Alexander the Great with infantry. Maybe you want that to be tanking the action, but we've got some Attila Takedas doing that again. Oh my gosh. I mean, we're looking at like 400,000 skill damage in total every single time E-Song uses an active skill. Look at this. This is insane. Oh my goodness. Wow. 1,600 people watching live as this unfolds. Tickle Fist, warrior, delightful human, out of position, allies unable to help or support, getting zeroed, and doing a lot of damage back in the process, no doubt about it. This is likely, I don't know, his alliance members are saying more than $1,500, which was my estimate for the value of his account. I mean, this could easily be like a $200,000 Rise of Kingdoms account getting zeroed. Here comes, better late than never, the 5th rally hitting the city. The first rally looks like it was canceled, and the second Attila Takeda rally was tanking. That rally now canceled. 3 rallies in on the action. It's now the Edward and Mehmed rally taking the main damage from this city, which is less than optimal. Porkchop tanking that, getting reinforcements by Sir Oops. As we see this continue to unfold, these rallies are getting reinforced, and I imagine that a rally like this, you have to reinforce literally every second because there's so many losses in the rally that it's like reinforce, 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 reinforce. Otherwise, the rally is going to dip low, and they're going to have to cancel it because they're attacking with only 2.5 million troops into 25 million troops. But after this rally, I think it's going to be much less than 25 million troops that are remaining in this city. Rally is going on, and we already see that they're down to 235 million power. They've lost nearly 20 million power since we last looked. For those of you keeping track, that is 2 million T5 troops out the window, gone forever. Another million gone in that brief blink of an eye. He is losing 100,000 power a second as he now dips down to 232 million power. That's 20 million power lost in this round of rallies. We do see that this is an Alexander the Great. Leonidas is the secondary for Pro Ballers Rally from 235E Kingdom and Alliance. Oh my goodness. Nikki says, love Esong. We all love Esong. You know it's my favorite legendary commander in Rise of Kingdoms. I like them in this context as a secondary. Man, oh man. I mean, this is insane. AB to Beast, rocking those crying emojis. I'm marveling on the outside, crying for Tickle Fist on the inside. This is insane. This is insane. The pork chop rally ending. The pork chop rally has ended. We see here Pro Baller is now tanking while this player, whose name I can't pronounce, cancels their rally. Pro Baller, the only one remaining in this rally. They may be waiting for their Leonidas to drop to 10% for the expertise, where he's going to do 400% extra damage for 10 seconds. They might be waiting for that. Okay, there's the cancel. Let's assess the damage that just happened in this 5x rally on this 252 million power player at the start. They lost a lot of power. They lost a lot of power. Okay, so they lost 26 million power in that exchange. And if we get a look at their volume of dead troops, they had, as you can see, almost 3 million more troops hit the dead bin there. They're gone. I was going to say hit the hospital. There's no hospital here. They're just gone. They are gone forever. Hopefully we'll have a report in our hands in just a moment to assess the damage. If we look at their kills, I think they just pulled down like 3.5 million kills. These first rallies are far and away going to be the most painful for the attacking side of the equation. Once the city gets weaker and weaker and weaker, its ability to defend itself is going to diminish substantially. And from that point, that's where we're going to see these 5x rallies start to get serious value against the player city. So Ticklefist now down to 226 million power. I suspect that what we are watching here is going to be a 1.5 hour operation to make the zero really happen, because it seems like we're looking at 10 to 15 minute cycles for these rallies. So if we get a look here at the reports, we do have a new report in. Let's look at the latest report that just hit the board here, and let's get a peek at what happened. 1.5 million dead for Pork Chop. This is still really savage for the attackers, and the defender is doing work. 1 million dead for the defender. And they do have some very loyal players reinforcing the city. I know that because there's some folks that are severely wounded, and you only have severe wounds when people are going to the hospital. We know Ticklefist Hospital is 100% full. So that means that these are players who have reinforced the city, and they have 50% die and 50% go to their own hospital. We, of course, can see that over here in this view. Titan 86, Hazel, Kushirame, the Giant, Golden, Riboku, Jay, and Blockman doing what they can here to help out their ally. I'm sure Ticklefist will appreciate that they have done that. So this rally, really insane. Looking again at the troop buffs here, we see Pork Chop rocking the expertise Edward and Tamaris. Very powerful combination. Good for hitting a city. They're really built for each other to do just this activity. And the thing that's so significant about them as a pair is that although there might be a higher DPS, more effective city rally available in the game, I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there definitely is. I'm saying there might be. I don't know. I would think if you actually had like the Charlemagne and Mehmed combo, that might be more damage. That might be more damage, and you really reduce the amount of deaths you take. But this combo is powerful because Tamaris in her 4th skill is going to elevate the damage that the city is taking from skill damage. So here's Tamaris. This is my Tamaris. This 4th skill is what we're talking about. Gives all regular attacks a chance to poison a target for 5 seconds, stacking up to 15 times, doing 3% additional skill damage per stack. So this will peak at 45% extra skill damage to the target. That helps literally every single rally that is doing work on that target. So I really like that choice by Porkchop with the Edward and Tamaris to elevate skill damage. I think it would be really great if some of these other rallies actually capitalized on that. So I know they're using 2 Attila Takeda rallies. I would think that optimally you have 1 tank rally that survives the duration of whatever it is you're trying to do, and all the other rallies will be super high damage. And what Porkchop has brought needs to be there too, to elevate the skill damage of the other armies. That's probably the way I would be thinking about that. Okay, that's probably the way I would be thinking about that. Now, I'm being asked to get a look at the album that Jay has over here. Get a look at the pictures. What is this? What the heck is this? What the heck is this? All right, well, I don't even know. I don't even know. Very sad to see, says Nikki Bergen King. Spend too much money. It's very crazy for sure. This is totally crazy. This is totally crazy. Is that your friend, Beast? Yes. That AB to Beast knows these folks. That's wild. Pew, pew, pew. All right. Well, I mean, crazy. Completely crazy. We've got some caffeine here in literally our Chisgule Gaming branded mug. So we got the Chisgule Gaming t-shirt, the Chisgule Gaming mug, as we wait for the next rally, and the live stream fairy even delivered. That's right, for the lols, the live stream fairy even delivered / popcorn for this operation. We have literal popcorn for this operation. I don't want Tickle Fist to think that I'm being, I don't know, entertained and / popcorning, but for the memes, I'm going to eat some popcorn. I'm just going to eat some popcorn. Oh my God. What's happening right now? Sad to see so much money will be wasted. Man, let me tell you something. So what I was saying earlier about what I think a 300 million power player needs to do in Rise of Kingdoms, okay? Let's talk about this. What does a high power player need to do at war? You can only have 5 marches on the field at a time, which means that when you're not leading rallies, you need to be dumping troops into rallies and flags constantly. You're going to lose a ton of power, but over a certain amount of power basically does nothing to help your kingdom. In fact, I would make the argument that over a certain amount of power, at some point, will start to harm your kingdom's ability to recruit players if you're not using those troops effectively. Now, what is that number? I don't know. I don't know exactly what that number might be, but it's really high, because the other thing that a player of this power can do that is really helpful for the kingdom when you're like north of 250 million power or north of even 200 million power is that you could random teleport into Kingsland or into a highly contested area and lead rallies. So there is still value to being like even north of 250 million power, right? But when we talk about like 350 million power, 400 million power, like you start getting up there and up there, what you end up doing is preventing your kingdom from bringing more players in. And that's not a knock against the folks that like have made that choice for their account. I don't want to like come across that way. But what I'm saying is that the way that I think that style of player needs to play to have the biggest impact for their kingdom, for the morale and for their effectiveness in combat, is to solo fill flags if they have to make a victory. Does that make sense? So like I have video of like, I can't remember if it was last night or 2 nights ago, where Like, everybody was fighting in the field, and Juggernaut, who's a T5 player in our kingdom, said, basically had a hold my beer moment, and he was like, I got this flag. You all fight in the field. I will take care of this flag, right? And he's just dumping his troops into the flag, and they had to cancel the rally because we owned the field, right? So it worked out. But he's just like, I'm going to solo defend this flag. Y'all, go do things. I got this covered. Nothing like popcorn in the morning. I know. Rallies incoming, 1 minute and 15 seconds, says Rebel Scum. Synchronize your watches. Synchronize your watches. The attack onto the Death Star begins in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Oh my gosh. Is Pork Chop Red 5? Is Pork Chop Red 5? Red Leader checking in. Let's see here. Shadow Spawn from Goon on their way in. Rally connecting. Action begins now. Attila Takeda arriving early. Next rally on the way. There it is. Pro Baller with the infantry. Looks like we've got probably Alexander the Great Leonidas yet again. And now more rallies should be coming. First rally, TGD using Attila Takeda. So they've got possibly an upwards of 3 tanking rallies over here. Fourth rally on its way from Meow. This cat, do I make a cat joke? I don't know. Fourth rally on its way in. What do we have in the fourth rally? Looks like it is Alexander the Great as well. Fifth rally, Pork Chop, coming to town here. Looking to do work on Tickle Fist. AoE doing 400,000 damage a pop. 100,000 damage each there. And the AoE from Esong can hit 5 targets. There is the damage from Mehmed II. Big damage combo. Big damage per second from Pork Chop. I think that's a good choice. And because there's no skill damage commanders, he doesn't really need Edward Tamaris for this operation. He's the only skill damage combo. Ed Waston, thank you for the $20 super chat. Much appreciated. Cheers to you. Rocking the You Are Amazing pair emoji. Much appreciated. Tickle Fist rally is happening. 5 rallies simultaneously doing work on this city as nearly 2,000 people watching live as this unfolds. AoE from Esong, boom! Doing about 500,000 damage in total. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. His city now down another 10 million power. That's 1 million T5 troops that have died over the last 60 seconds. As we do see, first rally was canceled, and possibly the second rally was canceled, which means Pro Baller now tanking this rally. Really, really savage here. Really savage. Pro Baller tanking this city. Unbelievable. 3 rallies in on Tickle Fist. My goodness. Chisgule's like a referee. I mean, all I need is the whistle. All I need is the whistle. Oh my gosh. I need to take a sip of caffeine. Oh man. I think this is green tea. Is it black tea? Is it green tea? I can't even tell. I can't tell up from down right now. This is so insane. Pro Baller has almost certainly hit that 10% mark where Leonidas is going to start to do 400% extra damage and take a bunch of reduced damage as well. We see the I think it was the third rally, maybe it was the fourth rally canceled. Pork Chop getting swarmed as by Jay. So Jay really trying to help out over here, swarming the rally. The second rally has now broken. Pork Chop, the only remaining rally, cancels. Let's inspect the damage. Tickle Fist was 226 million power. He has lost 18 million power in that exchange. 18 million power gone. He has gained even more kills, about 3 million kills. I mean, he is still getting value from the defense here. He's up to 14.78 million dead troops. Wow. Wow. The rallies don't seem to be doing as good. You know, AB to Beast, I agree with you. I agree with you that that set of rallies did not seem to do as well as the previous. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, consider dropping a like on the video. This is officially our most watched live stream of all time. So thank you for being here and joining me in watching Ticklefist get zeroed. This might be the second most high power player zeroing ever to happen in Rise of Kingdoms. I haven't been keeping track of the other ones as well as maybe I should, but I have not heard of or seen anything as significant as the Solimar zeroing, and this might be the next closest thing in Rise of Kingdoms. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the chat. Troop breakdown. Let's get a look at the report. Thank you, Samael, for sending that, and Riot for sending those our way. We see here, actually, this is starting to go more even for the attacker, but the defender, I'll say this, although I would reverse the order of Esong and Charles Martel, I do think that they are having a very effective defense. They must have very good gear on their Esong. They must have a proper build on their Esong. And what we can do between rallies is start to showcase what we think that appropriate breakdown would be. We see that the compassionate, heart-driven player, Jay, trying to swarm the rally. Swarming a rally with full T5 definitely helps the defender. No mistake about it. When I personally had my city rallied 4 times in a row in Kingdom versus Kingdom Season 1, that's right, we got rallied 4 times in a row in Kingdom versus Kingdom Season 1. My allies, many of whom are now in Riot, swarmed the rally to defend my city. I think one of them went to JWM, and a few of them went to Riot. But anyways, they would swarm the rally as my city was getting rallied. And it makes a world of difference. I mean, it really makes a world of difference. Not only are you having all of those debuffs apply to the rally, which is a huge deal, make no mistake, but the swarming also gives a surround bonus, okay? It gives a surround bonus, 2% extra damage taken to the rally for every single additional attacking army beyond the first. It's very, very, very significant. Ticklefish is loving this. I mean, like, Ticklefist is getting positive trades. Now, you know, look, some of you may be wondering, well, Chisgule, what build and gear might you put onto Esong in this situation? Glad that you asked. Here is the gear that we personally use on our Esong, okay? We've got a Helm of the Phoenix for the archer stats. We've got the archer chainmail chest, the leather gloves. You don't need to see me describe all of this. What I'll say that's different here is that this is all just archer-specific gear. If you were defending your city and wanted to do the best you could, what you would put onto your commander is the highest stat gear possible. So this is the one situation where gear that gives lots of different stats. For instance, let me show you a piece here. Let me show you what we have on our Joan of Arc right now. This piece of gear, Dark Lord's Blessing, is very good in this situation. Because normally in Esong that you bring on the field, you want all archer stats because you have only archers. But in this case, you want as many stats as you can possibly get because you have all those troop types in your city. So that is very significant. There's a lot of legendary gear in Rise of Kingdoms that I don't think is very good for most situations. It's legendary because it gives a total of 15% of stats. But I don't think it's as good because normally you don't care about anything more than one troop type. You want all the stats to go to one troop type. A perfect example of a piece of gear that's actually itemized that way would be, in fact, I have it over here. Isset's Sufferance is actually 6% of stats, and it's all cavalry. Now, that's a well-itemized piece of gear that you can get a lot of value from, even if you have just cavalry, and it's worthy of being epic. Of course, in this context, you're going to want to have accessories on your commander that you're using on the wall. My Guan, for instance, has a silent trial. I think that's very good in this context. There might be better things. I'd have to think for a second. We have a lucky coin. That lives on our Ethelfled for now. Lucky coin will be very good in this context to try to reduce the damage you're taking. Because look, when your city is that big, a shielding factor of 500 is a massive shield protecting your city. So let's continue to look at the stats here. And we can just get a quick peek if maybe some other people have sent me some reports here. Here is something from the Light and Dark kill event. Oh my god. Wow. Tickle Fist being handed the victory for the Light and Darkness kill event. That is ridiculous. Allow me to explain for a moment what you're looking at there. In Kingdom vs. Kingdom Season 4, and for some kingdoms it's Season 3, you do what's called Light and Darkness. And in this format of Kingdom vs. Kingdom, there are 5 Light and Darkness stages. In the 5th Light and Darkness stage, it is a kill event. So in my kingdom, I am number 6 in the Light and Darkness kill event portion, okay? And it's like 4 days of just killing. But because they are rallying Ticklefist and he is getting so many kills, he is now the number 1 killer in Light and Darkness. That's ridiculous. Gecko Gaming. What's going on, dude? Gecko says Skolas' lucky coin is super overrated. You know, Gecko, I think you're not wrong on that. I really think you're not wrong there. Allow me to take a moment to introduce Gecko Gaming, another content creator for Rise of Kingdoms. I enjoy my interactions with Gecko. We have some really good conversations about how the game works and the direction we think maybe the game should go. If you're into Rise of Kingdoms content and you haven't checked out Gecko's channel, consider heading over there and subscribing to his channel. If you're enjoying this video, consider dropping a like on the video. I'll really appreciate it. It's like free support to the channel. It's like giving me a thumbs up or a high five or, you know, I don't know, your preferred hand gesture for thank you. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. We're looking for the next rally to be on its way really soon. Really soon. Tickle Fist, make a note of this. 208 million power and 214 million kills. And the last stat we want to make note of is 14.8 million dead troops. And we'll see how those numbers change after the next volley, the next Death Star run, as those squadrons are no doubt queuing up to try to find the vulnerability and crack this city. AB to Beast is having, let's see, saying some stuff in here. Just cruising through the chat. Why is he being zeroed? Too late to talk about that now. First rally is in. Attila Takeda is here. Second rally is in. And it looks like we've got Edward as the primary. Third rally is in. It's also got Edward. They also have some cavalry in their Edward rally there. They're going to want to kick that player out of the alliance to fix that problem. Pork Chop is there, and Pro Baller now bringing likely Guan Leo. The 5 rallies are in exceptionally well timed. Those arrived in perfect order, hitting the city. So the coordination of those kingdoms, obviously really tight there to make that hit be really clean. Folks have to be reinforcing those rallies. As we see, MTO Tickle Fist taking casualties already, down 1 million power, down 1 million power again, down 1 million power again. MTO Tickle Fist losing 1 million power a second right now, as his rally, or rather his city, is getting 5x rallied. He is off territory in Kingdom versus Kingdom Season 4. This is completely out of hand. Allow me to take a moment and meme a little bit. Allow me to meme for just a moment as this player gets 5x rallied. Gosh bless. They're such a lovely human, too. At least in our interactions with them, they've all been very positive. Very, very positive. Oh my God. This is happening. This is really happening. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Edwin Sierra, thank you for the $5 super chat. We see the first rally canceled there. Can you be more clear of what content creator you're talking about? It is Gecko Gaming. Gecko Gaming. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. This is our most watched live stream of all time. Clearly, you all like watching people suffer because the number of dead troops on both sides of this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Max is saying stay out of the AoE. And there's the bubble. He is bubbled. Tickle Fist has come online. Tickle Fist has activated. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for him that he realized this was happening. Was this all a trap? Was this all a ploy by Tickle Fist? That he was okay losing 100 million power just to inflict wounds on the opposing kingdoms? I don't have the answer to that question, but what I want to get an answer to is some questions that you all probably have. He has lost 20 million power. If we do the math on his kills, he did about 2 million kills. And the last question I suspect you have is how many more dead troops does he have? About 1.5 million dead troops. So that entire time, Tickle Fist was trading positive, I think, unless the dead troops aren't showing correctly. That could be. But I don't think so, because he started at 300 million power and 6 million dead troops. And he's now at 200 million power and 16 million dead troops. So every million T5 is 10 million power. This makes sense. It is accurate. Edwin Sierra, $5 super chat. Thank you. Good content. Save time. Thank you for your super chat. Much appreciated. I do appreciate your donation supporting the channel as we watch this craziness unfold. Now, what happens from here? Let's get a look at the report and see. In this next report, it looks like Porkchop is still using Edward and Tamaris. Powerful combo. 500,000 dead for Porkchop. 318,000 dead for Tickle Fist. And of course, I've been watching for so long without verifying. I need to do that now. We got car, boombox, present, and I don't know. What's the thing called? Where a palette. The, right? Palette? With the, anyways, artist palette. Okay. MTO. Eric says MTO was beaten down. 10 million troops dead. That's right. Over 10 million T5 troops dead. And look at this. Look at this. At some point, Tickle Fist swapped to Sun Tzu. Now that, I think, is an interesting choice. What do I think of that choice of using Sun Tzu? I don't know. I guess I like it. There's things I like about that. So the thing I like about the Sun Tzu is that it's going to hit at least 3 targets, okay? I don't know if the AoE is wide enough to hit 5. But when it does that, it's going to generate even more rage. I think that because he was getting rallied by multiple armies, I really do like the choice here of using Sun Tzu. If you're getting rallied by one army, the Charles Martel is definitely better. And what I'll say of the Charles Martel, and look at all these noble folks reinforcing the defense here. That is pretty remarkable. What I'll say of a Charles Martel that really elevates the effectiveness of this city defense is that the 30% counterattack bonus is a big deal. So Charles Martel can handle a swarm too, just in a different way than you would see normally from this style of attack like a Sun Tzu would do. He elevates the infantry stats a lot, and he's doing extra damage, as I was describing earlier, a shield with a 1,200 factor, and 30% extra damage is a big deal for the 4 seconds, especially because so much of his damage is going to be counterattack damage. In fact, Charles should do more counterattack damage than normal attack damage. Oh, Max, thank you for the $5 super chat. Enjoyed the content. Now I'm going to make my own popcorn. Oh my goodness. Now, by the way, we have a lot more to talk about here, but if you like city rally videos, we've got a number of videos where our own city is getting rallied, including getting double rallied and then getting swarmed. It was insane. So you're going to want to check those out. If you're looking for more stuff to watch, consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content. And if you think this is exciting, we have so much more stuff coming to our channel from our Kingdom versus Kingdom. It is insane. So, Tickle Fist, now bubbled. We're talking a little bit about commander choices here. Let's talk about Sun Tzu, which is a commander many of you should be using on your wall. Why is that Sun Tzu would be good in this situation? I described that the AoE damage is very powerful. In addition, there's some rage gen here that also is going to really help out just maximizing the damage being dealt. Boom, boom, boom. Huge damage. John Davis getting in on the donation train. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Long time, my friend. Tickle Fist here. Oh my god. Tickle Fist, what are you doing? Will the real Tickle Fist please stand up? Is this the real Tickle Fist? Hold the phone, chat. Do we have the real Tickle Fist possibly hanging out in the chat right now watching? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Is it really Tickle Fist? Is the real Tickle Fist hanging out with us right now, watching the video of himself getting rallied? What is happening here? What in the world is happening here? I don't even know. We've got a $14 super chat from Zypher M3. Truly love your video, Chisgule. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. We've got the actual Tickle Fist in here with us. Maybe. Maybe? How would we know? Corey Spitzer says donate $500 to prove it. That's crazy. AB2B says Tickle Fist, PM Chisgule in game. If it's really you. That's an interesting idea. The real Tickle Fist. Chat, what questions do you have for Tickle Fist? If it is really Tickle Fist. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Let's see what we've got here. Jup Jup, the commensurate warrior in Riot, is showing that they are the troop count. There's the troop count. Check the PM in game. I don't see a PM from Tickle Fist here. I don't see one. I don't see one. Before last set of rallies. He's down from 317 million power down to 192 million power. So this was a 125 million power loss. Oh boy. And John Davis donating $50 now via Super Chat. I don't know. Some folks in chat think it's fake. It's not every day somebody donates $50. This might be the real Tickle Fist hanging out with us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gangster Tickle Fist, someone says. Chat can't decide, real or fake. Tickle Fist might just be hanging out with us. I'm going to close and reopen my chat just to see. Do we have a chat from a Tickle Fist? We don't have a chat in-game. We don't have a chat in-game. I mean, what do we have here? Here, okay, so we've got pictures of some reports. We've got pictures of some reports. Oh my god. Chat, you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Private message him in game. He said he will respond to prove it. All right. Oh yeah, for Tickle Fist to message me would be really hard. I just realized that. Hey, hope that you're doing well. Miss you, heart. Okay. Let's see if he responds in game. That's a good point. I have to PM him because he can't find my coordinates now either in the live stream because I'm inspecting his kingdom. Kyle Kurtz, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Let's get some hype emojis welcoming Kyle to the channel as a member. Holy jeez. If you're enjoying this, consider dropping a like on the video. Whoa! Tickle Fist has responded in game and says that they're watching. All right, folks. Tickle Fist confirmed with another $10 super chat. Send me an I am in game and I'll reply back. All right. All right, so now's the time to ask Tickle Fist questions. Were you online the whole time? All right, so the first question is, was he online the whole time? Now, chat, this is actually Tickle Fist, okay? So what questions do you have for Tickle Fist? And if so, how many of those rallies did you take on purpose? Okay. So now we're talking with Tickle Fist, people. We're talking with Tickle Fist to see what the heck just happened. Holy jeez. Epic content. Oh, chat is exploding. Oh my gosh. So Tickle Fist was on a conference call. Oh, he was at work. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he was at work. He was at work when that all happened. He says they mobilized quick. I'm much better. Whew. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. So one thing that I'm curious about is, like, did he go positive on all of these? So, okay, one question chat had, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, is how much you've spent on your account, right? I think that's one of the questions the chat was wondering earlier. How much has gone into this account? And if he wants to keep that private, he can keep that private. That's like totally 100% fair, okay? Question 2. How did he learn he was being hit? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, that's a good question. That's a good question. So chat is wondering, how did you find out you were getting rallied? That's a very good question. Rohan, thank you for the 40 super chat. Can we have Ark of Osiris guides? We have a few of those, but duly noted that you're looking for more Ark of Osiris guides. Corey Spitzer, $2 super chat. The title of video is probably close. My estimate was about right. So Ticklefist sharing that he thinks probably spent in the realm of 150 grand on his account. There you go. There you go. And there was another super chat here. Corey Spitzer. Was it worth it? Oh my gosh. Was what worth it? Was taking the rallies worth it? Or, like, I guess I can say, what do I want to say here? Okay, so chat is wondering, I don't know. Let me ask that question a little bit differently. Chat is wondering, I'll say this. What do you like the most about Rise of Kingdoms that you continue to play and spend on your account? Right? I think that's what's being asked is, like, was it worth it to spend the money on the account? Because, like, worth it's kind of weird, right? Like, so I'll ask it like that. Like, what do you enjoy that like motivates your spending? Right? Right? What do you enjoy that motivates your spending there? Oh, the rallies. Well, Corey Spitzer wants to know about the rallies. Thank you for the $2 super chat clarifying that. Okay, so also chat is wondering if you think it was worth taking the rallies. Okay. Questions are in. Questions are in, baby. Questions are in. And slash popcorn for the memes. Slash popcorn for the memes. Oh my god. Honestly, I built my power to play the game. Part of that is losing troops. That's the right mentality for a whale. J1313 is a fighter. He sacrificed more than me. I wanted to have fun as well. There you go. There you go. Put his troops on the line. Nice. Nice. Anyone know? Blah, blah, blah. Solomar is punching the air right now. I'll say, well, that definitely elevated your dead troop count and kill count. And I don't know, let's get some emoji. We got to get an emoji in there. Oh my gosh. Wow. New member, John Wolbert. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Let's get some hype emojis welcoming John to the channel. Holy jeez. This is crazy. Okay. So, now that this has happened, okay, so let's ask this. So what's next for your account? Do you rebuild? I mean, I don't know. What will you continue to play? Will I continue to play? I don't know. The people I have met in game is what keeps me playing. Would I have liked to contribute differently for sure, but it was great watching everyone. Plus, I finally made your channel video. Awesome. Awesome. Let's ask this question. What was your reaction when you found out that you were getting zeroed? Okay. Let's see here. John Wolbert, thank you for the $2 super chat. So love the video. Getting on this donation rally going on right now. Corey Spitzer, $2 super chat. Respect for Ticklefist being a good sport. I mean, like, he's definitely being a pretty good sport about all this. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I think someone says, I think Ticklefist is #1 all-time world record holder for kills in KVK. I don't know. If we're talking about pure dead troops, maybe. It might be Solimar. It might now be Ticklefist just because he had the right commanders on the wall, even though he was lower power, and even though This didn't go until the full 0 had kind of happened. Wow. Excellent entertainment, says Kyle Kurtz. Dude, I'm literally slash popcorn over here. Slash popcorn. Holy moly. What were all the kingdoms participating in this activity? What were all the kingdoms participating in this activity? We've got here... Oh, hey! Here's an Attila Takeda rally. Wow. Attila Takeda really not very effective here against Ticklefist. Really not very effective. Really not very effective against Ticklefist. How do you counter Attila Takeda? Oh, boy. 25 million troops. All right. Man. That is amazing to look at. What do we have here? Same story. Wow. I mean, I think Ticklefist seems to have gone really positive on a lot of these exchanges. This is an expertise, Attila Takeda. I will point out that the attack numbers on the Attila here seem a little bit low to me. So I'm not sure what's going on there. The 256% cavalry attack feels a little low. I usually have like 30% more attack or more. So something is going on there that maybe there's some opportunity to optimize. I'm not sure. Maybe they're launching rallies from the only shell that had access to the zone and they had to build a fort to go and do that. There's a number of reasons why that could be the case, okay? So I'm just trying to assess kind of what took place there, right? I'm trying to assess what took place there. Holy jeez. If we pull up the Tickle Fist combo, he says, I had a plan on how I wanted to control their rally marches, but I wasn't online, so it messed me up a little bit. Good for them, though. Woo, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so chat is wondering why you chose YSG primary and Charles secondary as your commanders. Okay, that's a very good question. We've got a picture here of light versus darkness. Here were all the kingdoms involved. Thank you, Jup Jup. So the darkness camp is 1337, 1327, 1242, and 1235. Light camp, 1343, 1142, 1128, and 1051. Wow, Kingdom 51, my home kingdom, is involved in this. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is completely crazy. I can't even figure it out. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Can you ask about the equipment on your e-song? Okay, so also, if you don't mind sharing, chat would be curious to see a screenshot of your gear on YSG. Omniarch wants to get hired. Wants to get hired by Ticklefist. Wants to be hired by Ticklefist. Please hire me. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. Oh man. Omniarch, by the way, also another content creator for Rise of Kingdoms. This is crazy. Largest amount... Okay, hold on. Largest amount of troop count. I wanted to inflict as much punishment in the shortest period of time. That's very smart. Charles was there to supply my counterattack damage, which is immense at that high troop count. We actually did the damage coefficient testing based off some old flag battles. So this was very purposeful in the choices there. This is very, very purposeful. Oh my gosh. Jup says KVK, or yeah, K51, small world, right? It's totally insane. It's totally insane. Oh, man. How did he find out he was getting rallied? That's a fair question. We haven't found out yet. I assume that it has to do with somebody letting him know over Discord. Maybe he logged in. If you're enjoying this video, by the way, consider dropping a like on the video and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Wow. All right. Chat wants me to show the map of KVK. I think it's time to do that. What are we looking at? So, MTO is in purple, and they're getting pushed into their zone. And Kingdom 51 is in yellow, and they're getting pushed into their zone. And you can see here the wrecking ball indicates that this building is being destroyed, and it's got 17 hours left before it will be destroyed. Okay, interesting. Slash popcorn. Holder of the Zig right now is Riot. Okay. The Zig, by the way, gives 3% to all damage. All damage taken reduced by 3%. Very powerful buffs. Deathstroke says only Wu Yisong could have done better. Very good garrison from Ticklefist. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I think there's a combo I would consider using that's maybe different. But that's only relevant if you had, like, I don't know. I think that Artemisia would have been really interesting in that context, is what I'm trying to say. I think Artemisia would have been really interesting in that context. Artemisia Yisong would have been really crazy. Ticklefist, I believe, is over here. Ish. Well, I bookmarked him. Hold on. Special Ticklefist. Okay, he's over here. I was close. Pulling up the chat again. It was random. I have not been able to play as much as KVK. It was just my random check, to be honest. Wow. So Ticklefist randomly figured out by logging in, like, oh, hey, wait a minute. We're getting zeroed. Oh, my gosh. Jedi Mind with the £2 super chat. Explain the origin of your gamer tag if it's PG. That's a fair question. And Liam, thank you for the £1 super chat. No one got in contact with me. They definitely tried based off of hundreds of messages. Wow. So Ticklefist got hundreds of messages, but happened to find out just sort of randomly. That's crazy. Okay, so the question was, what is the origin of the name Ticklefist, assuming that it's PG, of course. Oh, God. Totally insane. For those of you just joining, we are chatting with Ticklefist, who was getting zeroed when we started streaming. They lost 125 million power, and using the combo of YSG primary with Charles Martel, they went positive, significantly positive in a bunch of their exchanges. Taking down a 300 million power whale is no joke. Kudos to Ticklefist on arranging his defense, and kudos to the attackers for having the courage, the guts, the fortitude and insanity to try to take down a mega whale with 5x rallies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat is saying, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, this is officially our most watched live stream of all time. Consider dropping a like on the video if you're enjoying this and subscribing for more Rise of Kingdoms content. My goodness. My goodness. Whew. Liam Fraser with a £2 super chat. Would you rather have no arms or no legs? I mean, Origin is based off of my first tune in World of Warcraft. Prop Paladin for the Horde. That's amazing. So Chisgule, that's my name. My name was my name in WoW as well. Troll Warrior. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. I'll say World of Warcraft was a much cheaper addiction than Rise of Kingdoms. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. Oh my gosh. Jup says, Pork Chop was loving it, recommends Edward Mehmed as the best pairing. What build was he using for the rallies? And did he consider Charlemagne and Mehmed as a combo? He used the experience as a chance to trial different pairings. So Edward Mehmed, interesting. Chad is saying, I love this guy. What's not to like? It's somebody who played for the, Horde. What's not to love? What's not to love? Do I need to, for the Horde for a moment, for just a second? Do I need to drop that? I don't know. I don't know if I need to drop that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy jeez. How much have you spent on your... so he did estimate how much he'd spent on his account. His estimate was about 150 grand. So sounds like my estimate was about right. My estimate was about right. Which is totally nuts. As we slash popcorn, enjoying this. Chat, what other questions do you have? I'm sure Ticklefist has to get back to whatever he's doing. He was, after all, just on a conference call. Is there anything else that you have, chat, to ask of Ticklefist? Black Knight, $5 super chat. Better entertainment than UFC. Thanks and greetings from 1601. Greetings to you in 1601. And thank you, Black Knight, for the $5 super chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Last chance, people. Questions for the man, the myth, and now officially the legend, the Tickle Fist. What do you got? This is it. How would I react if I was getting zeroed? I would be freaked out. I would be totally freaked out. My first move would be to try to put on a peace shield. So, Ticklefist is saying, indeed it's been fun. I do have to get back to a call. Last question. Last question. Someone wants to know if you'll adopt them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chat wants to know if he'll remove his bubble before going back to work. Corey Spitzer also wants to... Why does everybody want to be adopted? What's going on here? YSG talent builds? All right, we're going to let him go. I was going to say Rebel Scum wants to know if he can have his troops back, but I think... Thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate your joining us. and providing some serious entertainment. Stay well, my friend. All right. Cool. All right. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing. The dude's got to get back to work. We're going to let him get back to work. See Jay's profile. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did Jay change his profile again? Oh, no. We saw these pictures before. We saw this. We saw this before, which I don't even know. Oh, Jesus. This is something. This is something. Man. I don't even know. What do you think, chat? What do you think? This was pretty crazy, was it not? Was it not pretty crazy? I don't know. I don't know. Whew. Everyone getting zeroed. This is what happens in Kingdom versus Kingdom. People get zeroed. People get zeroed. If you're off territory, you got to expect it. You got to expect it. Chat, what do you want to see now? What do you want to see now? I got stuff I got to make a video about. We got our own Kingdom versus Kingdom. It's been really crazy. Just to give perspective on my own stats here for this Kingdom versus Kingdom, I personally have had about 3 million troops die in this KVK. Most of that was in the first 8 hours. It was really insane. I had 3 million troops die. Most of that was in the first 8 hours of the KVK for Kingsland. Chad is saying, are you not entertained? Yeah, no kidding. My kill count specifically for this Kingdom versus Kingdom. Let's get a look at that real quick. At our Crusader achievements, 41.5 million kills for us. Of course, Ticklefist just did all that in deads just a moment ago, which is crazy. Before you close, can you check Spirit Boo? We have a little war. All right, Edwin, thank you for the $5 super chat. Was that... Ticklefist says, take care, buddy. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. I'll be back. Oh my gosh, no. The most epic. I still have to get to 500. Well, fam, there you go. Will Ticklefist rebuild? Your question's answered. He's on his way to 500 million power. Insane. Insane. Charlemagne is not maxed, which is why they didn't use Charlemagne. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely makes sense. You certainly want the what am I trying to say? Want the troop death mitigation. Okay, so a little late but awesome. HS, here's the report my alliance had on a pass defense. Oh my gosh. Look at all these troops. Look at all these troops. Hold the phone. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at this pass defense. It's report time in Kingdom versus Kingdom. Season 4. Holy jeez. Look at this report. And I just realized this is my own Kingdom versus Kingdom. This is my own KVK that we're looking at right now. Wow. That is a savage report. What happened here? What happened here? Holy jeez. Wow. They're getting multi-rallied? Is that what I'm seeing? What happened here? Captain change? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. What do we have here? There's some siege in there. This is a siege defense. Why is the troop count so high? Because people are sending their siege to die. Oh, well, I guess you got to get some value with your siege units, huh? I do feel bad for the people who sent actual units when everybody else is sending siege. But, wow. Savage report. Savage report. So they're basically trying to convert their siege units at a 2.5 for 1 rate for the attacker's powerful actual combat units. Crazy. See, oh, it's not even 2.5. It's like 2 to 1. It's almost 2 to 1. Wow. By the way, this report took place right over here. Right here. This is where that happened. At this pass. At this pass. There's a lot to talk about with our own Kingdom versus Kingdom. Public service announcement. If you're into Kingdom versus Kingdom, consider subscribing because we're going to have so much to talk about with our KVK. We're going to have so much to talk about. This triple fort pass defense is the truth. The triple fort pass defense is the truth. All this territory is disconnected now because, I don't know how much I want to talk about this in this video. But at this point, well, I'll talk about it in the future. It's going to get its own video. It's going to get its own video. Thank you, Corey Spitzer, for the $2 super chat. Coordinates being provided. Okay, let's go peep. Where is the action? 717. Also, I need to go figure out where... I got the super chat earlier. Where is Spirit Boo? I got to figure this out. Wait a minute. Do we have a player getting rallied? Do we have a player getting rallied? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta figure out where Spirit Boo is. Where is Spirit Boo? Let's bookmark this. Let's bookmark this. Okay. Confirm. And let's go look at Ticklefist again. Go. Shout out from the Philippines. Cheers to you in the Philippines. Is Spirit Boo a province? Kingsland, Havana, Okuri, Matcha, Saka, Calcha. Where am I going here? Zarate. I don't know where Spirit Boo is. All right, we'll go back now here. Pelagius is the best epic cavalry commander. 2 Attila rallies just hit. Ooh. Okay. So this player now getting double rallied by Attila Takeda. This is from NCB. They were our allies in KVK Season 2. They beat 2 kingdoms at once. That's right. They went 2-on-1 and won, which, by the way, is insane. That is legitimately insane. If we look here, they are at, wow, 475 million kills and 132 million power. Okay, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Uh-oh. Ooh, I think they just logged in. I think they just logged in because you see this right here? I'm pretty sure when you log in and hit help in your Alliance Center after you take a big loss, that you get supported in this way. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe it just happens automatically after the first rally. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Keyshawn Khan says, with the money Ticklefist invested in the game, I could get an engineering degree in my country. Yep. Shout out to 282 from JW D'Souza. Holy jeez. I think we're waiting for the next set of rallies here. We're waiting for the next set of rallies. Let's look at their dead troops. 7 million dead troops. Cool. 7 million dead troops over here on Style 96. What do they got here? Photos. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what this is all about. Style 96 held the king title, and this other player is the queen. That's kind of sort of cute and romantic in the gamer sort of way, right? We'll like that for them. No, this is the next photo. But daytime. Sure, we'll go like that for them. All right. Cool. Cool. He extinguished the fire. So is he online? Is he online? We are literally / popcorn as we watch this here. Chisgule, I doubt your popcorn is enough for this video. I mean, we got a big old thing of popcorn here. We got a big old thing of popcorn. Interestingly, this is not a popcorn bowl. This is a ramen bowl. And it's a ramen bowl. You can see that in part because it's so tall. But also this little notch here is where you put your chopsticks. Anyways. Popcorn out of a ramen bowl. Why not? Also, I'm totally about to sneeze. Let's mute for 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. Sneezing on a live stream. Awkward. Whew. Boy. Are they going to get rallied? Are they online? What's about to happen here? Show the popcorn? I think we just showed the popcorn. Almost 900 likes. Indeed. Indeed. Holy moly. Chis, I'm a free-to-play. Esong just came. Any tips to get lots of gold heads? Oh, man. Check out my video. It's my Ultimate Guide series. Link is in the description. That talks about how you can get more legendary commander sculptures. It does exactly what you're asking for and gives every single way in tremendous detail. Are there more rallies coming? Don't know. Don't know. Have I ever been recognized by a viewer when I was in public? I have not. I have not. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. But comedically, when I was just starting my account and just getting into YouTube, there's someone named Telerian that I did a collaboration with. It was my ultimate jumper guide, my initial one. The first jumper guide I'd ever created. And Telerian, guessed it on the channel, and I had coached him through the jumper process, and he went through it and was giving me feedback, and we worked together to make this video. And Telerian goes to work the very next day, and boom, someone's like, "Are you Telerian?" But no, I've never had someone recognize me in real life, and that includes when I went to a conference, a gaming conference. Now I can't remember the name of it. PAX East. When I went to PAX East, I thought someone probably will know, I don't know, who plays Rise of Kingdoms might be like, "Are you Chisgule?" Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Hasn't ever happened. Hasn't ever happened. They've got the Justice title. I don't know if anything's happening here. Give me 2 seconds here. Hold on. Be right back. All right. We're back. I don't think anything's going on here. I think there might have been something happening. I don't think there is now, though. Oh, man. Whew. What is your minimum requirement to join your alliance? Well, right now we're still an Imperium Kingdom. So I don't know how we're going to be recruiting high power players. You've got to be a pretty major, known, strong, positive contributor. But, because I think we are still Imperium. I think we are still Imperium. If I just get a look, we are. Wait, that's not our bracket. Here we are. We are still Imperium. So, for now, we're just chilling. What we will be recruiting is boatloads of players under 25 million power. We're going to recruit like crazy, get them into the kingdom. Carl Regan, thank you for the €1 super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you for that. Much, much appreciated. Hey, Chisgule, I'm cavalry-focused player. Should I invest in Esong or wait for Khan or Saladin? Cavalry-focused players. Yeah, I would do Esong. Esong's so good. Esong is just so good. It's just ridiculous. Okay. So, what do I want to show? What do y'all want to see? Missed anything? You know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy? I still have. Look at all these heads to invest. Almost 1,500 legendary commander sculptures. Insane. Totally insane. Is it good to have a full archer march with Esong? It could be good. It could be okay. Full archers with Esong and Kusunoki or Herman. You know, I'm going to say depends on what you're doing. If you're in the field, you might want Herman for the march speed. If you're in Canyon, you might want Kusunoki for AoE. In fact, you definitely do. But if you're in the field and you bring an Esong as a primary, like they're just going to get melted. Melted in the field. Everybody targets Esong. Everybody targets Esong. When will we recruit? Probably over the course of the next week. Be on the lookout for some official Kingdom 75 recruiting for players 25 million and under. Because that's all we can bring in. But I want to bring in like 100 players that are under 25 million power. Maybe 150 million or 150 players if I can swing it. We'll see. And we're going to create a really nice situation for those players in our kingdom. The last Spartan throws up a $20 super chat and says mug giveaway at 1,000 likes. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Spartan wants a giveaway. So, couple thoughts there. First of all, yes, this mug, Chisgule Gaming branded. Link is in the description if you want Chisgule Gaming merchandise. I've got my Chisgule Gaming t-shirt on. It's really the graphic you see up above, right on my shirt over here. Spartan wants a donation or a giveaway. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what we can do. What I want to do is use a service that makes it really easy and public to do the giveaways. Last time I did a random number generator. That was pretty cool, but I want to be a lot more sophisticated about it. But if we get to 1,000 likes, then in the not too distant future, I'll do a live stream where I give away a mug. How about that? I want to make sure I have all the right tech in place to actually support doing a giveaway and who signs up and how it all works. But if we hit 1,000 likes, which should be very easy to do, we've got 1,500 people watching and only 45 likes to go, then we'll do a giveaway in a future live stream not too distant from this time. How's that? And thank you, Spartan, for the $20 super chat. Now, on the topic of migration, Spartan migrated to this kingdom. Where's Spartan at? He's got to be in here, right? There's Spartan. Boom. So Spartan migrated to this kingdom I want to say when his account had just finished KVK Season 1. And he is now at 129 million power. He couldn't lead rallies when he joined for KVK Season 3, and that's when he joined, because, like, he didn't have the commander depth. But in this KVK, he's got the gear and the commanders to lead rallies, which is pretty cool. So I get that this is like a whale story rather than, like, you know, your average player who doesn't spend can't do that. But kind of cool that, like, he went from a young kingdom, came to an older one, and has had a lot of success. Just pointing that out. All right. Holy moly. Catching up with chat. Why below 25 million power? Because we are Imperium. Also, we hit over 1,000 likes. So we will have a mug giveaway in the not too distant future. Now, here's a goal. I'll tell you what. If we get to 1,000, let's say 1,250 likes on this video, we will do a t-shirt giveaway as well when we give away the mug. How's that for an answer? How is that for an answer? We'll do a t-shirt giveaway as well. So if we get to 1,250 likes on this video, so another 250 likes, I think that's achievable. Okay. What is this? What do we got here? Ooh. Pork chop. Ah. So this is another pork chop rally, and Jay is defending with Wu primary, Artemisia secondary. Interesting combo. It's against Attila Takeda. They went even on kills, although the Sev wounds for the Artemisia and Wu is pretty significant there. Will there be chocolate tea in the mug? That's hilarious. I don't think I can arrange to have the chocolate tea put in the mug before it's delivered. That's funny. Is the giveaway international? I think it will be. I think I can support that. I can't ship to every country. I can only ship to the countries in the linked in the description is the store that I use, the storefront, and wherever they ship is where I can ship to. How's that for the answer? Do a toothpaste giveaway. Gotta brush those teeth, people. Gotta brush those teeth. Holy jeez. Attila Takeda, y'all. Whoa. What's going on here? Whoa. It looks like we had the wrong captains for a time. And not by a little, but by a lot. Oh my gosh. That's awkward. Oh my goodness. Yikes. We had a captain swap over here. Okay, and that did not go well either. Jeez. This looks like it was a pretty tough defense. Holy moly. Do I have another one of these? I think I do. So now we have a Charles Constantine. And I'm surprised this doesn't go better for the defender than it did. I would expect this to go a little better. There's the Charles Constantine. Yeah, I don't know. Wild. Huh. And a bunch of Sev wounds here from the Grim. Holy jeez. Huh. All right. What else do we have here? Bunch of, oops. Okay. Reports. Here is a level 8 pass report from 183. 183. Oh my gosh. I think I saw this report. pride in my baby account, says Spartan. Michael, thank you for the $2 one-up emoji sticker super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. A toilet paper giveaway. I know, in these times, what we really need is a toilet paper giveaway. Chisgule, what do you think about adding an infantry civilization? I don't know. Maybe they'll do it. What do we have here on the defense? Is this a siege? Gosh darn it. We've got a siege unit defense again. Siege unit defense. That's astounding. Wow. 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 How about it? A siege unit defense against Attila Takeda. Why? I don't know. I guess that's the cool thing these days. All siege on defense. Will a counter rally have dead troops? Only if the hospital fills up. Only if the hospital fills up for those players. Only if it fills up for those players. That is crazy. Man. Whew. Those reports, though. Double Attila Takeda rally at a pass right now. All right, well, we'll go check it out. What's going on here? Ooh. This looks spicy. Lost Kingdom number 1. Whose Lost Kingdom is this? Who's in Lost Kingdom number 1? Let's, I don't know. This doesn't look like there's a double rally. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a double rally incoming. Who's in this? What do we got here? Oh, Kingdom 93. All right, I'm going to back out of this because I know there's a couple other content creators that cover this kingdom here. So I'm going to back out of that. I think that's their show to share when they are ready to share it. But I appreciate that. Holy cheese. More war reports. Pass report with 90 million power loss. Oh boy. Woo. Look at this. Artemisia Tamaris, huh? How do we feel about that? Holy cheese. What do you think of this, chat? What do you think of this? Attila Takeda. Totally crazy. The defense, is this all archers? I assume. Yeah, all archers. Troop buffs. Expertise. You know, I hypothesized, I'm just going to say, I did hypothesize that Tamaris could be a good secondary to Artemisia. You remember that, chat? You remember we hypothesized that? We did hypothesize this could be good. And I think it's decent. It looks decent. Man. Look at all these Sev wounds swarming the rally. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. So many Sev wounds swarming the rally. Totally nuts. Good Lord. It's a good trade, people are saying. Could be. I mean, I don't know. I really like the siege defense a lot. Like here's what I like about a siege defense. You're taking troops that don't do much and you're using them to kill enemy troops that are of value, and you're lowering your power so that you're less likely to be an Imperium anyways. I don't know, if you had an overabundance of siege units, I think that's a great play. I think that's a totally great play. Shout out to Maple Kingdom. There you go. Ooh, spicy. Hold the phone. Player zeroing incoming. 12, 390. Okay. Let's go check it out. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, I see damage numbers. 100 million power player. Uh-oh. 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 What do we got here? I don't know. They could be in trouble. Ooh, they like lions and dead things. Huh. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Crazy. Other reports? War reports? Ooh. Okay, so here are the reports from 235. Let's get a look at... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Rally's in. We got a John Wick. One of many. Attila Takeda. Uh-oh. Sun Tzu primary on the wall. Man, that's not what I would use against a single rally. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. No, it's BA6 Ram? Is that Bagran? Is that what their name is? Bagran? The 6 is a G? Is that what's going on here, chat? Not entirely sure. Oh boy. What do I think of Ethelflaed primary, Richard secondary? I've heard it's okay. Imagine he's watching this stream and sees himself getting zeroed. They canceled the rally. They canceled. Wait a minute. I do recognize this kingdom. This is Kingdom 81. We battled against this kingdom last KVK. They will definitely try to zero this player. Definitely. They will definitely try to zero this player. No question about it. Ugh. This is happening. This is definitely happening. This is the same John Wick from last KVK, Spartan. This is absolutely the same John Wick from last KVK. 100%. There's Snow Bambi. Ooh, she lost a fair amount of power, but look at those kills are really saucy. Holy jeez. By the way, we did talk to this kingdom about the possibility of allying with them. We did talk to them. I think they would have been a good ally. I think they would have been a good ally, this KVK, quite frankly. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it, Spartan. It's happening. I'm having flashbacks of John Wick Attila Takeda rallies. I'm having flashbacks right now. Oh my god. Ah, jeez. Crazy. Totally crazy. Let me just check here. Yep, looking good. Watching the chat. Oh man, I'm just going to adjust so I can see the chat a little better. They were good fighters. They were definitely good fighters. Let's look at the stats here. This player has 3.3 million dead troops. All right. So they're 100 million power. But, you know, conservative with how they send their troops to die, but they do send them to die. 3.3 is pretty legit for a number of dead troops. That's pretty legit. Your face cam's blurred. Is it still? I don't think it is. I think it was, but I don't think it is now. Can I show my Guan equipment? Sure. Here's what's on my Guan. Here is what's on my Guan. Boom. There we go. Chisgule has Vietnam flashbacks? Dude. How many T4 can I buy with $2,000? I don't know. I don't know how many T4 you can buy with $2,000 offhand. Here's John Wick. Oh, the Great Spanker. The great Spanker is doing some fighting over here. Where are those double rallies at? Where are those double rallies at? Odd question, but my Minamoto is 5542. If I expertise him, what do you think of the DPS increase? Don't want to waste the $100. I think Minamoto's got a lot of longevity. If you're not maxing out all the other legendary commanders, right? If you're not doing this with your collection, then you're going to get a lot of value from Minamoto for a long time. He's a good commander. It's really the Warlord debuff, the 4th skill, that does a lot of work. It does a lot of work, and is good in a lot of situations for that debuff. 30% extra damage. That's a lot of damage, right? Like this right over here. This is no joke. This is no joke. 10% chance, increase damage by 30% for 3 seconds. It's really quite good. It's so good that it has a 5-second internal cooldown. So it can only happen once every 15 seconds. Well, that's not true. It'll happen on average once every 15 seconds. Let me say that more clearly. On average, once every 15 seconds. Wait a minute. Who's this? Baby Shark? We have Baby Shark in our kingdom. How'd they get a Baby Shark? How did they get a Baby Shark? Look north. What's north? What am I looking at north? King? We got a king. Hannibal Barca. Hannibal Barca, I would say, does not at all hold his value. My Hannibal Barca, let me show you what I do with my Hannibal. My Hannibal is purely for looting cities, which, like, he's good in the early game, but just doesn't hold up. But I got like something like this for looting cities. I purely use him for just looting cities. I go Hannibal Barca and Cleopatra secondary, and I get, crazy resources, reduce my dead troop count, all that good stuff. How much money have I spent on the game? I spend about $2,000 a month, and I started spending like that over a year ago. So, wow. God, I've spent like probably 30 grand on my account. Shit, that's a lot of money. Well, whatever. For me, it's kind of a business expense, right? Like, I'm able to make much better content because I know what the heck I'm talking about. I know what the heck I'm talking about because I've like played with a lot of commanders, the top end stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. Draconism, $10 Canadian donation. Thank you for that. Can't help but to show respect to you and all the members of K74. I think you mean K75. For putting up such a great fight against 210 and 258. Very impressive strategy to block them from your holy sites. Thank you very much. Draconism, much appreciated. Really appreciate the super chat. We can talk about that a little bit. We're going to make a whole separate video about that soon. For now, we've got to watch this action, but we really tried to do the best we could given the context we were in. And I think that worked well. Am I sick? Apparently I'm sick, by the way. Sorry I'm blowing my nose on stream. Awkward. But that's our reality today, apparently. I'm a few seconds behind Max, they said. People are making baby shark sounds. Chisgule is free to play. He's messing with you just like me. Yeah, right, Spartan. Yeah, right. We got a sneezing face emoji in the chat. I know. All right, well, I don't know if the city is actually getting zeroed. We'll make a marker, and we're going to try a new coordinate. 663, 744. 6, let's see here. 660, no, that didn't work. 663. And 744. All right, let's check it out. What do we got going on? Nothing? We got nothing going on? Not sure what I'm looking at here. Flag? Nearly dead. Repairing. Okay. Hulk, what's going on? Good to see you. Cheapest way to max Minamoto? I'm not sure there is a cheapest way. You can only get Minamoto sculptures from VIP chests. That's the only way to do it. So you're either buying VIP chests or you're not. Okay. Let's go back and look here. Anything going on here? Do we have this city rally or they're just hanging out? Looks like everybody's just hanging out. Okay. And we go over here. What do we have going on? Well, there was a player here who was getting zeroed, I thought. But it looks like what we're looking at instead is a defensive strategy that's really good. The old bubbled city strategy. All right, so what you're looking at here, and we did the same thing, I think. Wait, is this Kingdom 93? Am I back in Kingdom 1? I'm back in Kingdom 1. I don't want to show Kingdom 1. That's not... Did this? Huh. That's... All right, that's for somebody else to show. We can talk about that later. Check the reports in chat, huh? Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. All right. Rally reports. What do we got here? Guan Alex. Guan Alex did pretty good against the Isong Sun Tzu. That did okay. Next report is Alex Leo. Ooh, 2 for 1. Yikes. Yikes. All right. Next report is better. Definitely better. This Alex Leo report's definitely better. And we do have expertise on both of them. Wow. Okay. Next report. Pro Baller. Attila Takeda. Getting 2 for 1 still. Man. Holy jeez. That defense by Ticklefist was really good. That Ticklefist defense was really good. Would the double gems count for recharge rewards? I think, so the question from my channel member is, will buying gems from the gem store count? I think so. I think so. Let's see here. Recharge rewards. It includes... will count towards the total. Gems received from other sources, including Growth Fund, Daily Login, Supply Depot, bonus gems from Super Value Bundles, bonus gems from the Gem Store. So it sounds like the bonus gems don't count, but maybe the original gem count does. So this fistful of gems has a bonus of 40 gems, it looks like. I think the 200 gems would count, but not the extra bonus 40. That's my guess. Okay, so we're looking at reports. What do we got here? This Attila Takeda. We saw this one. Wow. Next report. Jeez, that's savage. That's so savage. You need to get bundles that do not give you gem tiles. Yeah, that's right, Spartan. That's right. Holy jeez. So, Ticklefist defense was the truth. I wonder how many troops Solimar would have killed if he had a competent defense. I mean, it just would have been so different. All right, man, that Attila Takeda rally. Unbelievable. What do we got here? Oh, my God. Wow. 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 Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, that's so savage. Oh, my God. Hold on, I gotta get the popcorn back. I gotta get the popcorn. Wow. Honestly, Ticklefist probably feels pretty good about these trades. And, I mean, he killed a lot of troops just now. He killed an absolutely ridiculous amount of troops. And as the attacker, I'm sure they have to feel good about what they were doing. I mean, they knew what they signed up for. They were doing 5x rallies. They had limited time to try to get it done before Ticklefist came online. They weren't able to, but I think the idea was right. The idea was right. Hey, by the way, we're over 1.1 thousand likes. If we get to 1,250, we are doing a t-shirt giveaway in a future stream in the not too distant future. So thanks for dropping likes on the video. Consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content. My God. Well, thank you very much to King Fisher for sending those reports. Here is some reports of Attila Takeda into Charles Constantine. Good Lord. Savage. 1.7 for the attackers, 3.2 for the defenders. I think those defenders are doing something wrong. I think those defenders are doing something very wrong. I don't know what they're doing wrong, but they are. 1.6 and a 3.2. They're not doing that right. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not right. Something is not working correctly there. What is this? What do we have here? Holy jeez. Pass defense. Attila Takeda. 2.5 for the attacker. 4.2 for the defender with Charles and Constantine. What is going on here? Man. These Charles Constantine rallies are getting shredded. I mean, completely shredded. Completely shredded. Unbelievable. What is going on here? Wow. 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 Ooh. Jeez. Rally Swarmer getting deads. And the rally got deads, which means someone in the rally had a full hospital to get dead troops. Wow. Heal your hospitals, people. Heal your hospitals. Heal your hospitals. Holy moly. All right. Crazy. Crazy. Ooh. Okay, more reports from the defensive side. What do we have here? This is interesting. All right. So this is somebody who reinforced the city, okay? This is someone who reinforced the city. So now we get to see all of the attacking reports in a single one. So here's an Attila Takeda from Goon. And let's just look at the troop buffs again. So Goon, see, this looks right to me. This looks closer to being right to me, where Goon's got 277% attack. That looks right to me for their cav attack. That looks correct to me. That's good. They're doing something they figured out there is working. Whereas over here, like they're missing 20% attack, I feel. I don't know. Part of it's maybe kingdom titles and runes. But like there's a lot of stats missing there. Man. That Edward Tamaris. Crazy. Yeah, Hulk is saying it's probably the equipment or the talents on the defense with the Charles and Constantine is not right. Just not right. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. Woo! Man. That Edward Mehmed, though. My God. My God. This is insane. I am still streaming. We're watching more of these reports. It's crazy. For perspective, here's a report with one of my Attila Takeda rallies, and I'm at 284% attack. Like, that feels more on target for where, like, these stats over here are what you should have for Attila Takeda. Does that make sense? And also, let me show you, Melanie probably gets this defense right. Let's find out in this report. Oh, God. This is when I got swarmed a lot. I thought it said she was the captain, though. I guess she was just swarming with that. All right, well, I guess we'll have to find a different one. To showcase what I want to showcase here. No. Here, okay. I mean, like, it's not, this isn't, the order is switched. It's Constantine Martel. I don't know if this actually proves my point. I'm trying to find one that proves my point. No. Well, I mean, this is what Constantine and Charles should look like. Like this over here. And I'm not saying it needs to be Constantine primary. What I'm saying is that if you're doing this right, it should be much closer to even. It should be much closer to even. Much closer to even. All right. Let's keep looking here. I think I looked at this one first, right? I think I did this one first. I did. Okay. So let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next report here. Here we go. 294 for Tickle Fist. 577 for Goon. Man. God, that Alex and Leo just getting shredded. Crazy. In the first two reports, Pork Chop has 292 cav attack. That sounds right to me. And, you know, once you're above, like, 280, a lot is going to depend on the holy sites you have at that point, I think, is the difference maker. So, like, you know, you can get up there. You can definitely get up there. And, like, what you do with your build is going to matter. So, like, I don't know. Let's look at Attila Takeda builds. Let's see here. You can get more attack in this tree, maybe. I think I have it, though. I got the attack over here. Yeah, that looks right. Is there more attack over here? No, that's defense. Yeah, so I think I have most of the attack you can get from stats. I think I have most of the attack you could get from stats over here. Defense. Yeah. Yeah, I have most of what you could get. I don't know how I feel about these 2 points, but whatever. Yeah. Am I sick? Maybe. Maybe I'm sick. But we're live streaming. I mean, like, I don't get to choose when a 300 million power player gets zeroed, especially a 300 million power player that I know. All right. Here we go. We'll check out this report. Oh my gosh. Whew. Now, what's interesting here is that the rally had more dead troops, but lost less power. So they're trading T4 for T5. That trade is actually going very well for the attackers. In hindsight. In hindsight. Wow. When I look at the power, it's actually going really well for the attackers. Ticklefist gets a lot of kills, but apparently they sent a lot of T4 in these rallies. Huh. A lot of T4 in these rallies. So, and this volley goes much better for the attackers. I think at this point, Ticklefist has lost a lot of power, which is why that's the case. I think that's why that's the case. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, we got a pass rally. Oh, I saw this one already, I think. I think we saw this one already. Totally nuts, though. Why don't I go to Meteor Shower for Attila? Yeah, maybe we should. It's possible. Why don't I use Leonidas? I just didn't go in on that commander. He's a good commander. I just didn't go for him, you know? I just didn't go for him. All right. What else we got? Ooh. What's this? Ooh, Edward. Ooh. Wow. That Edward Tamaris rally, though. Wow. You know, Edward Tamaris will do work. They will work for you with a rally. But if you swarm that rally, it is gone. Like, Edward Tamaris is a proper glass cannon. It is a proper glass cannon. Yeah. Wow. It is a legit glass cannon. Leo is my daddy, says Spartan. Oh, boy. Definitely some cool reports. Definitely some cool reports. All right. Nice. Nice. Whew. Bananas. Totally bananas. So what I was going to show you earlier. And a lot of kingdoms do this, okay? This is going to be a separate video, but I'm just going to talk about it. So, if you get a look here, our allies in Kingdom 96 were not really able to fight. And so, because they were not able to fight, what we had them do is fill up all their territory. We took over both passes, and to prevent our zone from getting invaded, we put bubbled cities. So they could not build a flag into the zone. Now, there were definitely some hiccups. There were definitely some hiccups in this defense. Make no doubt about it. And we covered literally every inch of terrain. Like, you could not bubble. Or you could not build a flag. You couldn't build a flag. It was not possible. And, you know, we had to fix the issues, and there were issues over here. There were issues over here. Bless me. Holy jeez. But we did it. And the reason we had to do that is that, like, we can't fight two kingdoms into one. Like, that's just so non-optimal. And we did do that. We did do that for a very long time, just kind of holding our own. But, like, it's just not sustainable. Like, the long-term losses to our kingdom would have been too much to just be like, oh, yeah, we'll fight you in both places. It would have been honestly stupid. So, you know, some people were, like, flaming on Reddit about, you know, doing this strategy. But it was extremely intelligent, quite frankly. And what it enables is a situation where we would have been in a one-on-one when these pass opens versus 210. It would have created a one-on-one situation for us, which was really the most favorable position we could have gone for, given that Kingdom 96 was not fighting with significant field presence, if that makes any sense. So we had to try to go for a one-on-one. The only way we could do that was by pass blocking. So, yeah. I mean, it was just the only way to do it. We had to shield. We had to make a shield wall. It was the only way. It was the only way to play for a victory, was to do this. Right? And, would we have won in a one-on-one versus 210? I don't know. But I can tell you our chances of winning a one-on-one versus 210 is definitely better than our chances of winning a 2-on-1 versus 258 and 210. Like, it was the most logical thing to do, was to do this pass block. So, there's haters are going to hate, but I think this strategy was really good. Now, if 96 was fighting, then we would have done what our allies did over here, which is 3/4 all touching the pass. We would have done 3/4 all touching the pass if 96 was fighting. And then we could have had a one-on-one, and 96 could have had a one-on-one. But I think the reality, and I appreciated the honesty from our allies to make a smart choice here, was that like they were not going to be able to do that. So this was the remaining route to a victory, if that makes sense. My nose is red from sneezing. Dude, my nose is getting zeroed right now. I'll tell you what. So, yeah, man. It's crazy. The fighting over here, I mean, like, if you haven't considered liking the video and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content, you should, because the video of the fights we have over in this part of the map, it's just insane. So, kudos to 258 and 210 for some really good fighting over here. I mean, it was really good fighting. Yeah. Folks are wondering what happened in 96. I mean, we're trying to figure that out ourselves. The leadership was really easy to work with. We got along really well. Really gets it. But I don't know. I think a bunch of people migrated out. Or something. I don't know. But I will, commend 96 on doing a really good job of just, we said, like, it's imperative that you block everything, and they did. Right? Like, we said, we'll cover the pass. We'll cover the other pass. And like, if you cover all your lands, so they can't fort drop, they can't build over the wall. And they did. So, that was good. I know. I mean, the problem is that... Kyle, you're funny. The problem is that right now my nose is using City Keeper on the wall. Needs better protection. Oh my god. Folks are saying 96 did really good last KVK. I know. They did good last KVK. Their stats were really good. We got along really well with their leadership. I don't know. I think a lot of people migrated out. And with that mass migration maybe came the will to fight too. I don't know. I don't have an answer. So we're talking about this side of the map. We're just talking about this side of the map. Chat's throwing a little shade that we haven't talked about our allies over here, who were, of course, phenomenal. I mean, like, I don't know. Do I even need to say how exceptional 89 was? They're exceptional. Do I need to say how exceptional it was that 64 held? I don't think I do. But it was exceptional, so maybe I'll just say it. But I didn't get to watch. I really didn't get to watch how this fight was going. But I was very impressed that 64 and 89 held incredibly well. And I think the triple fort strategy is just really good. I think it's just really, really good. It's really good. What kingdom is your restart project in? I don't know what I'm doing with my restart. It's in 1507, but I haven't been able to actually, like, do anything with it. Oh, I got linked to a city, but unfortunately it's in Lost Kingdom 1, so I'm going to get out of here. But this guy, holy jeez. They're insane. 102 million power, 630 million kills. Whew. Wow. Wow. We'll talk about Attila Takeda and the state of Attila Takeda, the state of the meta very soon. Very, very soon. Lost Kingdom 33 is a Light and Darkness 5-on-3? It can't be Light and Darkness 5-on-3. If you betray your allies, can you do that? 5-on-3? That's crazy. That's crazy. To betray your allies in Light and Darkness? I mean, if you do that, you'll never get an ally ever again, right? We'll talk more about our KVK in a future video, I think. Activate my RSS boost. Yeah, we're too busy hanging out. We're too busy hanging out here, eating popcorn. All right. All boosts active. I mean, I'm not even gathering right now, but whatever. What do I think about T1 killing? I mean, I don't know. If you kill a bunch of T1, it's going to show up over here. So I don't think it's going to do much for you. Where's the guy being zeroed? That definitely already happened. That definitely already happened. Hey, Chisgule, I told you in previous stream, a whale is zeroing some of our ally cities. We attacked the 300 million whale, and he lost 10 million T5. Yep. Where is the zeroing? Is it over? Allow me to show you what happened. Allow me to show you what happened. Let's go here. All right. So, well, where'd he go? Oh, he's gone. He pieced out. So the player Ticklefist, 300 million power, lost 125 million power defending his city against multiple waves of 5x rallies before happening to get off a conference call, bubbling, and then looking to see that he actually went positive on kills but negative on power in all the trades. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Huh. If you don't pick your allies, you get randomly matched. That's true. That's true. That is definitely true. Holy jeez. Can I use my equipment for integration commanders? Sure, you could do that. You could do that. So Ghosted is a brand new player to the game. Welcome to the game. The guides that you're looking for are my Ultimate Guides playlist. Linked in the description, there's a guide on how to go from 0 to 5 million power. That is exactly what you need. That'll cover everything you need. The garrison for Ticklefist, the player who was getting hit, was the the combination of Esong primary with Charles secondary. Esong primary with Charles secondary. Holy moly. So here's the side of the kill board for the attackers. So it's Light and Darkness, stage 5. You get points for kills, just like the kill event of Mighty Governor. And Rebel Scum at the top of the kill board here. Wow. Spartan has sick gathering commanders. Dude, Spartan has the best gathering gear I've ever seen. Now look at this, Tickle Fist. Oh my god. Crazy. Crazy. We are still streaming. We are still streaming. There is one thing we need to do. Actually, there's a couple things we need to do. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We got to do a couple things, people. We need to spin the Wheel of Fortune. Have to do that. And we need to do this Ceroli Assault. Oh, we got 3 more horns we need. All right. Let's spin the wheel. Let's start by spinning the wheel. Bada boom. We need to get to 80 spins. We're headed to 80 spins here. Is Con Cow a good combo? Yes. And I just said cow. Moo. Con Cao Cao is good. Was Eddie nerfed recently? I don't know. Hold the phone. I don't know if this is a display bug or if he was nerfed. But I think before it increased his normal attack damage by a lot more, right? And his counterattack damage. I hope that's a display bug. I hope that's a display bug. Oh my goodness. The live stream fairy, by the way, is the literal best. I've got a thing of seltzer over here. Seltzer will be nice. Some hydration as we live stream for... Wow, we're here for almost 3 hours. This is a long live stream. This is a long live stream. But we got to spin the Wheel of Fortune. We get a 50% spin. I'll definitely take that. Ooh. So I see Hulk shared some coordinates, but because it's in KVK 1, Lost Kingdom 1, I want to be respectful of all the content creators there and let them cover what's happening in their Lost Kingdom. I don't know. I get a little tilted when someone is showing, like, stuff from my kingdom, because I feel like, I mean, anyone can show whatever they want, but, like, you know, like, show your own kingdom sort of a thing. So I'm not, anyways, there's no rule for that. It's unwritten, but I'm not going to show their stuff. I don't think they show my stuff, and, you know, it's kind of an agreement. Otherwise, it'd just be correct for me to, like, hunt the best stuff in their kingdom, too, and, like, show that and show everything I could find as, fast as I could make it. Oh, baby! Whoa! Whoa! Definitely my best spin in this. This 3 spot twice. Woo! Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. That's such a good spin. Even though it had building speed ups, even though it had research speed ups, that's like 12,000 gems of value right there. That is a good set of spins. Oh my god. Road to Value Town. Yeah, Nikki, right? That's a pretty good luck there. Woo, baby. Holy jeez. That's crazy. Let's do it again. Can we do that again? Can we do that again? It's like a 1.5% chance you land on that spot. We got it twice. Oh, we got one! Yo, we got one. We got one. Boom. Nailed it. Freaking nailed it. Freaking nailed it. The live stream fairy. Praising the live stream fairy. Praise be the live stream fairy. 3 more legendary commander sculptures. Killing it. Killing it up in here. I'm from Kingdom 1272, and in my KVK, the 1103 Kingdom betrayed us and began to attack us. Lost Kingdom 10. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Let's spin this B8 one more time. One more time. Ba 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 ba. Nah, this spin's not going so well. Gold is good. Gold is good. Ooh, the 24-hour speed up I'll take. You know. It's got to average out somewhere. Spartan says I'm never spinning that wheel again. Yeah. We're going to expertise some commanders. We're definitely going to do that. Why was I holding on to so many sculptures? Let me answer that question for you. What if we did have to go one-on-one versus 210? And what if there was a mighty governor for a new commander this cycle? We have a 5th cycle of Artemisia right now. But what if we had gotten a new wheel commander and a new mighty governor commander, and they were insane? Sure would want to be able to expertise them. Guess who would have been able to do that? This guy. Also, let me tell you something. No amount of expertising of my commanders would have made any difference in this kingdom versus kingdom. I mean, like, candidly, like, no amount of commander optimization would have changed the outcome of this KVK for us. No amount of gear optimization would have changed the result of this KVK for us. Right? Like, it was not defined by those things. I'll just say that. Okay. Let's go and get these. Boom. Some speed ups. Don't need them. Don't need them. And some of them I need. Whatever. Let's keep spinning. Let's keep spinning. Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. Ooh, legendary commander sculpture. All right. Decent. Couple stars. A lot of stars. Okay. And we're almost there with the wheel. We got one more 5 spot to do here. And maybe another one. Maybe another one. Is Alexander the... I think the rest of your question was, is Alexander the Great good? And the answer is yes. Yes, he is. That spin was just okay. I don't know if I just spin once here. I'll spin 5 times. But I'm not convinced on this wheel. I feel like I always get worse than the odds, with the exception of how it went today. There's one legendary commander sculpture. Building speed-ups. Research speed-ups. Okay, 2 legendary commander sculptures. We made out like a bandit. We did it. We did it. There's our final 5 spot. There's our final 5 spot. Ooh. Wow. Thanks, Livestream Fairy. Cool. Well, we got lunch. I mean, I was going to go get lunch, but lunch has just been brought to us by the Livestream Fairy. This lunch brought to you courtesy of the Livestream Fairy. Thank you for that. Let's go claim these sculptures. I'm sending all my governors to your channel. Well, thank you, Nikki. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. There's the 10 legendary commander sculptures over here. Bada boom. Got them. Cool. All right. We need to do a couple other things. We've got some Family Week rewards, which we've mostly claimed. Soroli Assault. Are we horny enough? Do we have enough horns? I don't know. I'm a dad now. I have to make stupid puns. Knock it off. We need more horns. What's for lunch? I don't know. I feel like it'd be rude for me to eat lunch in front of the camera. Although I did literally finish the bowl of popcorn. Oh, God. What are we doing? Spinning the specific commander wheel. Yeah, they're really good. If you need the commander, it's really, really good. If you need the commander, it's really good. What else do we have? The portrait? Yeah, whatever. The puzzle? You don't want to watch me do the puzzle. You can't possibly want to watch me do that, right? We do have some gems to spend over here that I've not done yet. Or I guess they're jewels, right? We have jewels. All right. So what do I want to get? Probably should get the cosmetic tea pavilion here. Maybe I get the King's Cottage. I don't know. We took the sculptures already. And I should probably get the stars. But our star game is looking really good these days, by the way. Our star game is looking really good. Where are they at? Stars. Stars. Yeah, we're like really good on stars right now. Really good on stars. That joke poked me with cringe. Gotti! Oh yeah, that joke was bad. That joke was bad. We've got a pita with hummus. It looks really good. It looks really good. Do the puzzle. Do the puzzle. All right, here's a couple things we could do. Hold on. First of all, I always forget to do this stupid quiz. So maybe you can help me out with this, chat. I don't know what the answers are. Which war was fought between the British houses of Lancaster and York for the throne of England? Man, I have no clue. Probably not the Battle of Thermopylae or the Trojan War. I should know where the 100 Years' War was, but I don't. I'm inclined to think it's Wars of the Roses? Where was War of the Roses? Where was that? Where was that? The English Civil Wars for control of the throne of England. Yeah, that's got to be it. Nailed it. Which type of units is strong against archers? Man, if I get this one wrong, it's cavalry. Which of the following is not one of El Cid's skills? Really? Chivalry, unyielding, famous warrior, or out of control? I don't know the answer offhand for what the names of his skills are. I think he has unyielding and famous warrior. I feel like chivalry is probably the one. But, wait. Cancel. I can hit this, back. I can go back. El Cid. What do you have, buddy? El Cid's skills? I should know this. Here's my El Cid. I think he's got out of control. There's famous warrior. Poem of El Cid is one of them. Okay. Guardian of Valencia. Unyielding is one of them. And out of control is one of them. Out of control, unyielding, famous warrior. Okay. So if we go back to the quiz, we hit back. Okay, so it's chivalry. I was right. I got that right without even looking, but I checked my work. You know why I checked my work? Because I need to give my alliance members their chests. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do it for my alliance members. Am I getting away with that? Chat thinks, oh yeah, chat had the answer there. All right. Gutenberg introduced the printing press in Europe. His invention was influenced by which country first to develop the movable type? I thought that was England. Movable type. Well, let's find out. Invention origin? Where did this originate? Oh, it was China. Huh. No kidding. Wow, we're learning things on the live stream today. It's China. Okay. Nailed it. I would have got that wrong. Who wrote The Art of War? Sun Tzu, baby. Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War. Advantage of Johannes Gutenberg's printing press. Wow. This series of questions all about the printing press includes all of the following except what? Huh. The advantage of the printing press. It did lead to the rapid spread of ideas. It should have led to cheaper book prices. An increase in education and literacy it should have done. I would think it would also have led to church power because, like, there are a lot of holy books that are written, but that, I guess, is not technically what they're looking for. Man, and chat, there's like enough of a delay from when I say something to when it shows up in chat that, like, you're totally talking about the previous question when I'm looking at this. Oh, jeez. All right, church power. Nailed it. Freaking nailed it. France and Germany were both once part of what kingdom? France and Germany. I don't think it's Austria. I don't think it's Francia. Francia? What? Really? I'm wondering what the Holy Roman Empire took over. Holy Roman Empire map. I think it's the Holy Roman Empire. Is it? Is it? No. I don't think it is the Holy Roman Empire. I don't think it is. I don't think so. Hold on. Geography? You're killing me. Geography question. So ridiculous. Yeah. So the Holy Roman Empire held some of France and was actually all of Germany. But not like... Most of France was not in that territory. Most of France was not in that territory. Oh, man. I might request help on this one. I might request help. And I can do this a lot, right? Request. I don't know how this works. Let's see what they say. Let's see what my alliance members say. We'll phone a friend. See what it is. Now let's look at a map of the Ottoman Empire. Where did they go? Ottoman Empire. Where the heck was that? Oh, it's definitely not the Ottoman Empire. Definitely not the Ottoman. Grand Duchy of Austria. It's not that. And then what? Okay, Francia map. That's just France, right? I guess it's the Holy Roman Empire. I guess it's the Holy Roman Empire, right? Oh, chat. Oh my gosh. You're hilarious. Oh my god. You have so much to say, it's ridiculous. Let me check here. All right, we're looking good. Good-ish. Man, you're still on the previous question. Crazy. We got to see here. I think I just go... P.S. Did my alliance actually answer the question? How do I see what they said? How do I see... I see my question. How do I see what their answer was? Francia? What? The Holy Roman Empire? Francia? What? Really? Francia map? Had Germany? No, I don't think so. Well, hold on. I'm getting a France map. I want Francia map. Trust us, says Senpai. All right. I gotta trust my alliance members. Francia. Woo! Oh my god. An Ark of Osiris, where are you supposed to take the Ark? Not your team's safe zone, not the enemy's safe zone, and not an enemy building. A non-enemy building. I feel like we could have worded this answer a little better, but sure. Which of the following is not one of Pelagius's passive skills? Holy jeez. It's not retaking lost territory. There's no way. No way. Pelagius, what are your skills, buddy? What are your skill names? Pelagius. We have charge, Founder of Asturias. I made a mistake trying to... Wow. Retaking lost territory. Okay. And the mutineer, an oath. Charge, founder, retaking, mutineer, oath. Okay. We'll go in here. Founder, retaking, mutineer. Wait. Wait a minute. Brain fart. The answer is mutineer, right? Not one of Pelagius's skills. Yeah. No, that is a skill. Oh my god. What am I doing right now? Wait, aren't the... What? Aren't those all skills? Didn't we just see all of those as skills? Oh, it's passive. Passive skills. Right. Right. So what was the active skill? Read the question, Chisgule. Read the active passive skills. I actually read passive out loud when I did that before, but like, charge is the active skill. All right, we got there. They were all skills, but charge is the active skill. There's the chest. Here we go. The Conqueror of Chaos. Wow, which commander is the Conqueror of Chaos? Chat is blowing up on the Francia question still. Oh, jeez. The Conqueror of Chaos. Who is the Conqueror of Chaos? I don't know. The Bow of Revolution. Conqueror of Chaos. Double C. Look at you, buddy. Look at you. Conqueror of Chaos. All right. Double C. Boom. Passed the exam. We got 4 hours of speed ups. Oh, 4.5 hours of speed ups. Sweet. Oh my god. That was fun. Actually, I'm not going to lie. That is very fun to do in a live stream. That is very fun to do with the live stream. Oh, man. Charge is active. Oh, my God. Chat's losing it over passive and active skills. Yep. That was legitimately pretty fun. That was legit pretty fun. We got a lot of equipment we can make these days. I don't know. Just kind of hanging on to stuff for now. When Chisgule reads the question correctly, but then doesn't interpret it correctly in his brain. Oh, that was pretty good. Charge is active. Yep. Chisgule needs more sleep. Now, that is the truth. I'm pretty sure that I was fighting in one day for like 20 out of 24 of the hours of the day. I was fighting. 20 out of 24 of the hours I was fighting. It was crazy. It was completely insane. It was absolutely bananas. But it was a really fun day. Like, I like the warring. It was fun. All right. Clean all that up. Goodies. Cool. So, man, we can go check out our Lost Canyon. We're on 29th. Couple successful things here. I don't know. We could battle somebody, I suppose. I don't know who I would want to hit, though. Like, I don't hit Smash Squad, folks. This team would be maybe a little tough for me. This team might be a little tough. That's a Richard Joan, huh? But, like, I don't know how much point there is going up to 19. I think I'll just wait. What colorblind mode do you have on? Not sure what you mean. Hurts my eyes to hear you say 20 hours of war. Crazy. Crazy. Chisgule, I just unlocked T5 Cavalry. Should I watch on archers or infantry? I'd say infantry. Infantry is a good next pick. But that depends in part on your commanders, you know? You got to work with your commanders. You got to work with your commanders. All right, fam. We have been live streaming for a legitimate 3 hours and 5 minutes. I think we're going to call it here. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like on the video, consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos and a ton of KVK coverage. Again, congratulations to every kingdom in the Light and Darkness camp for a really killer Kingdom versus Kingdom experience. I'm going to make a bunch of videos about it, but for now, we're going to head out. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.